Radio drama. The Gotham Central News Broadcasting Station, 9 p.m. Inside, a skeleton crew of workers go about broadcasting the last segment of an evening news show. A lone security guard sits at his small desk, reading the paper. All seems normal, until a hole in the wall belches out gray smoke from a fire. The security guard rushes to investigate, as a thin man in a purple tuxedo, overcoat, and hat steps through laughing.
I always knew I had an explosive personality, but this takes the cake.
Freeze!
Look at a rent-a-cop go! Is that a pea shooter, or are you just glad to see me?
You're the...
Oh, come on, you can do it. What is your name? Let's see here. Frank! Well, Frankie, you can do it. I'm the
Joker.
Frankie Spanky did it all on his own without any hanky-panky. Oops. Keep that gun raised, my good man. Can't lose your nerve now at the last minute, can we?
Please, don't hurt me. I've got a...
Whoa. Let me guess. A dog. Too small. A yacht. No. Too high class for somebody, well, for an idiot like you. Okay. A stamp collection. No. Who cares about a stamp collection? All right. Let's try a different game. How about this? Can it fit in a bread box?
No?
Maybe it's a kid.
Uh-huh.
Well, you wouldn't lie to me there, Frankie. I mean, come on. A kid can certainly fit into a bread box. Why, I've put 2 or 3 people into one once. You just have to know how to cut corners. Oh, now, Frankie, let's not point that gun in that direction. Let's put it in a safer direction.
You shot them.
Me? Let's not split hairs here. I mean, your hand was on the trigger too, Frankie. If anything, you're as guilty as me. You know what? Probably more, since it's your gun. Jeez, I don't know how you're gonna deal with the guilt. Why, it'd just kill me.
But...
Oh, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, something. Look, the point is you're dirty. What to do? We can't have a crazed killer on the loose now, can we? No, certainly not. And the way I see it, there's only one way out for you, Frankie. Look, you've still got 2 bullets left, don't you? Good man! I can see the headline now. Crazed rent-a-cop killer kills co-workers, then commits suicide. Oh, now, Frankie. Put a smile on. This'll mean one less monster is on the loose. And don't you worry about that little kid of yours. If I run into them, I've got a bread box at home with their name on it.
The rooftop of GCPD, 9:55 p.m. Detective Bullock stands next to the bat signal, eating a donut and looking at his watch as it starts to rain. Why'd I gotta be the one that stands up here getting soaked? Oh, that crazy bat ain't even gonna help us. I silently land on the rooftop behind Bullock. Harvey! Son of a... Does Gordon know you're up here? Of course he does. Do you think I'd be standing up here for my health? What do you want? We got a note from Laughing Boy. The commish wanted your input. Not that I think it'll be any help. I grabbed the photocopied piece of paper from Bullock and read it over.
Looking to go for a long trip? If I were you, I wouldn't fly. Your next flight could be extra short. In fact, it might even be a jip. But don't worry, and certainly don't cry just yet. Tune in at 10 p.m. to hear why.
I run to the edge of the roof, and I get ready to jump. Hey! Where you going? To find a radio. Oh, lots to help he was. Lousy, stinking bear. We should just get rid of him and all the other costume freaks. I glide down to the Batmobile and quickly begin cycling through the different channels, just as the Gotham clock tower strikes 10 p.m.
Don't touch that dial. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm coming to you live from all the channels. Thanks to my patented Joker boosting signal. It not only lets me reach across the airwaves, but it also scrambles radars and other signals, making flying a thing of the past. And if you want to stop me, just have the mayor send $10 million to I don't really give a crap. Money isn't the point. Now, let's sit back and listen to the soothing sounds of Uncle Jay. And if you happen to hear something plummeting out of control towards the ground, don't worry. It's probably just a plane filled with people demonstrating that whatever goes up must inevitably come down.
If I can trace the signal, I should be able to find him and jam his broadcast.
Tonight's first topic is people. I mean, why do we put up with them? Every time they open their mouths, something stupid comes out. Someone thinks this way, some want it this way. We want more peace, we want more war. More guns, less guns. Kill 'em, save 'em. Let the crazies live. Don't waste the money. Put 'em down like the dogs they are. It's all just a big joke. On and on until you get so frustrated you just want to end it all. Or you could always take the third option. Just go nuts. Give up on people. Give up on society. I mean, what has it ever done for you? If society were a person, it wouldn't even be potty trained. People don't listen anyway. You say one thing, they hear another. You say up, people go down. You say hold on, they rush ahead. It's so ridiculous. You think somebody made it up. Everybody wants to tell you what to think, how to act, and why you're wrong. Based on what, you ask? Bubkiss, zilch, nada, absolutely nothing but superstition, presumption, making things up and pretending they're true. You got a cause? They got a lie. You got a point? They got made-up facts just for you. Doesn't matter what you believe. Society will make you afraid of everything because you won't be able to tell your right from your left when it's done with you. It's lunacy. I love it. People killing each other for no good reason. Put too many flowers in the gardening bed, that's enough reason to blow his head off. It makes my job so much easier. I can just sit back and watch as the human race goes down the crapper. Of course, I'm always willing to give it an extra little push.
Got it. The GCN South Broadcast Building.
And don't get me started on politics. Why, I've got just the song for that.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
The Batmobile races off. I reach the broadcasting building and jump from the cockpit and run to the building. Once inside, I slowly begin looking for clues, any evidence that that madman has been here. The first thing I find is the body of a security guard near a huge hole in the wall left by an explosion. Bullet wound. Left temple. Suicide. Maybe he was blackmailed by the Joker. Strange. His holster's on the right side, and he has calluses on his right hand. This is some kind of sick, deluded joke. I continue past the other bodies, and I reach the main broadcasting room. Through the glass window, I can see a chair turned away, and the Joker's voice coming through. I push open the door and silently make my way in. As I get closer to the chair, I grab a batarang from my belt and get ready for battle. I turn the chair to find one of the co-workers with a reckless grin on his face. A note has been attached to his body, and there's a tape recorder in his lap, playing the Joker's broadcast. A purple, green, spiral-colored box is attached to the station's transmitter. I pick up the box and break it, and then I turn off the tape recorder and begin reading the note.
If you're reading this, Batty Boy, then you know this is only the beginning. I've got my sights on something much, much higher up. But I wouldn't sit too long pondering what it is. My guess is you already broke my Joker booster to save all those poor people in the sky. Yippee. But what you didn't know was that it was already sending a signal to the bombs in the building, and it was the only thing preventing them from going, well, boom! Without it, let's just say things are gonna get a little bit crispy in there for you, my good man. Love, Jay.
I run through the halls, back outside into the rain. I jump over the Batmobile, using it as a temporary shield as the explosion goes off, encasing the entire building in flames. Whatever you're planning, Joker, I will stop you.